Hello, beautiful stardust. How y'all doing? Welcome to this beautiful bliss right here. Goddess of this earth, sending you lots of blessings. This is Om Shakti Om, pure unconditional love. Ah, sun is shining on me and I feel fantastic. Sun, charge us up like you need to charge your phone, your computer. You have to charge your stuff up. This is the way we get charged up. The light, the sun. Got me? Sun charges up. That's why we need to be closer to the sunshine in order to be charged. You got me? My beautiful spirits. Oh yeah. And today I want to talk about multi-dimensional being. Well, this is who you are right there. Like right there, beautiful spirit. Oh God. You may experience in your life in this third dimension, and you may not be aware of that you are multi-dimensional being, but once you tap into your true power, you may experience. You know, and I believe that most of you all already experience how? Okay, let me explain to you. You know when you dream, my love? When you dream at night and sometimes you fly in your dream, sometimes you jump so high you are out of this earth, you know what I mean? And sometimes you are somewhere you're like, oh, where am I? It's so dark. Oh my God, what is my body? You become just everything suddenly. Well, this is astral projection, astral travel, lucid dreaming, you know, outer body experience, and just suddenly you just dive in it. You know what I mean? So today I'm here to explain to you all from my own experiences, you know, what I am experiencing. And I don't say that you have to believe everything what I say. I believe in myself, you know, because not so many people, they are aware of themselves. But we are here to know thyself, you know. And I believe that I am multidimensional beings, and I also believe that my dreams are real, okay? I believe all my dreams are real. I believe that when I go to sleep, I don't actually sleep. I am actually traveling portals to portals, dimension to dimensions, because I am multidimensional being having human experience right here. You know what I mean? So when I see myself in the mirror, lots of people, they trip on psychedelic trip, and some people, they get scared because they're not even aware of themselves when they see many faces of themselves. You got me? So some people who don't know themselves, I say, hey, know yourself. It's not only psychedelic. So now, I'm multidimensional being having human experience right here, but at the same time I may have access to this human room, but on higher consciousness I can also tap into my other dimensional experiences. So in order to tap into those experiences, we need lot meditation, we need lot yoga, we need lot silence and nature, fasting and eating light, the fruits, you know. And also in our dream room we can have access, you know, and it takes a lot self-work to be done. But in order to have fast experience to tap into your multidimensional dimensions, some people, they take like ayahuasca, they take psychedelic shrooms, you know what I mean? They take LSD, DMT. DMT exists in our body already, but it comes from a plant, from ayahuasca, so they're tripping on it, you know. I didn't trip on ayahuasca yet, but I would really love to do that, you know. So once they do this, they tap into those dimensions easily, you know. It's just the portal, the gateway that opens easily, you know. So that means that, look, in this human form, you may see me as a human right now. I have hair, I have, you know, this. In another room, I am a snake. I may be a snake, you may be a lion, Many of us are afraid of the snakes, but snakes represents our kundalini, is the Mahashakti right here. We should not be afraid of snakes. If we're afraid of snakes, it must be some past traumas, past experiences that made us, or maybe the way you've been programmed since you were a kid. Lots of fear about snakes, maybe that's why you are fearing snakes. But me, in my earlier journey, I grew up in a village. My father used to catch up snakes, and kill them. So I used to think that snakes are bad, they're gonna bite me and stuff. So I've been programmed in that way since I was a kid, so I was afraid of snakes. Recently I had experience, I'm experiencing so much within, because life is a beautiful experience and I don't have to experience something outside. Everything is internal. I'm experiencing everything within. To dive deep into the meditation you experience, to really dive deep into your dream rooms and really question every little thing you experience. I had experience like I was the snake cobra, and when I was seeing myself, the image of me was a snake, the Mahadevi, the goddess, that I have the snake's power within me. In one dimension, I am spiritual warrior. I am doing higher stuff. That means that I have magic in my hand. All the movies that you see, well, not all the movies are real, but there are truths in all the movies. That means that we are all supreme beings, super powerful beings, having human experience. We already God. We are the superpowers. That means that you can create energy balls and you can just do stuff with it, with your mind. You can have dragons in other dimensions. You can have anything, because all this exists in the existence. It's many portals. It's many portals. It's not only the earth. It's trillions of portals, and it's life. Life is in every portal. Stuff are happening. You may not be aware on this human journey. It's because of your body, your mind is not in balance in this spiritual room. That's why you cannot experience. That's why you cannot receive. That's why you go to dream and you wake up like, it was just a dream. But you are flying in your dream on the air. You are flying on your dream and you don't even question why you are flying. How can you fly? How can you fly in your dream? In my dream, I jump one planet to another planet. Boom, I'm nowhere, So things are happening in that way. So me, from my own experience, I'm multidimensional beings, and the dimension that I experienced, the dimension was, in one dimension I was the greatest most powerful snake. In other dimension, I was just highly powerful goddess, where I had different image of myself, where I was just putting my magic with my hands and everything just creating, everything was building, and it's like, wow, I could just close my eyes and see stuff, what's going on, what's happening, just by being here, because it happens when we activate our pineal gland. It's easy to tap into those dimensions. You can come to a dimension where you see your ancestors sitting and praying, and then you may fly to another dimension where it's all blank, nothing really exists. You may fly to another dimension where all the dragons are existing and you are so wild, you are having all your mountain, the territory for yourself, and you are just doing another mission, you are living another life, So you remember when you were, it didn't happen to you anything, but you're still having pain in your body and you don't even know why it's having pain. Well, maybe you've been aware in another dimension, but you're experiencing in this room too, but you are not aware of it. So these things exist. We are multidimensional being, and I believe in it with all my heart, because you have to experience it by yourself. I can tell you the truth, but if you don't work on the truth, you will never know. You know what I mean? You will never know what I'm talking about. You will say, what she's talking about, nonsense. You know what I mean? But the people who are highly conscious about themselves, they know whatever I'm talking about. So the snakes is the Kundalini Shakti. It's also represent our Kundalini energy, sexuality, So it's very important to really tap into your snake's power, within, because it can activate your pineal gland, and you can activate also through lovemaking, through tantra, through sex, through yoga, activate all the superpowers that exist within. Especially on this art room, also you can see all the people that is reading the Akashic record through meditation. The people who can see your inner organ with the eye. They can tell you what's problem you have in your inner organ. They don't need any machine to look deep into your body. People, they're astral traveling. That means that they're sitting here and they're already on Egypt, top of the mountain. It's happening. They may be sitting on meditation pools, and they're telling you what's happening in other dimensions with you, about you, and they can see your past life, they can see everything, because it's happening in this third room, and we are the messenger right here, because we are already experiencing it and share it with the world, because we are all thinking still in this room that no, this is nonsense, this is not the truth. Realize that there are lots of entities out there that wants you still to be in sleep and not to tap into your power. There are people who look into one object, they move that object with their mind without even touching it. Everything is mental, mental. And telepathically they are communicating with people. We don't even need telephone. And also at the same time, just by sitting here, I can see what's going on inside in your room without me even appear with the airplane to you. You know what I mean? Things are happening, and it's all about, I don't say it's a third eye. We have one and only eye, and this is our pineal gland, and there been so much toxic out in the water, in the air, for you to be in sleep and still be slave for the system and do what you're doing. But the new enlightenment within me taught me one thing, is that based on your karma, some people, they are here to work rest of their life, and without even activate their pineal gland and reconnect back to their supreme self. In this lifetime, must not everybody came here to really ascend into higher being within themselves, ascend to their supreme self. No, some people, based on their karma, they're in this journey to work 9 to 5 for rest of their life, to be in a situation where they don't belong, because it's their life, they created it based on their thoughts and stuff. So that's why I say not everybody is on this earth room here to be understood all these higher dimensional experiences. It might take many lifetime for them to really come to that level of consciousness where they self-realize that we are all gods here. We are all multidimensional gods here. We are the earth. We are the brightest light. We are the supreme beings. Many of the monks, they don't even talk about their experiences. Why? Because they believe that if they talk about their experiences, it might disappear. And once you fear and you're experiencing some stuff and you fear this experience, you will always come back to this art room. Art room, I see this is the lowest dimension, okay? But I'm enjoying my time here because the art is so beautiful. Art is so beautiful, green and brown, butterflies. I love Earth. I love planet Earth. I love Mama Earth. I'm really enjoying my time. But I know why I'm here. I'm a multidimensional being. I'm from above, the higher planets down to Earth for everybody here. Because I have so much within myself, so much power, so much will, so much love to share. That means that I'm the brightest light on the sky. So that means that just by being on this earth, I'm actually charging the stars up. I'm actually helping the stars that need. That means that if you're in a hell, there might be angel in hell in order to help others. So this is what I am here for. You got me? Because I'm the brightest light in the sky. I know myself. I'm the angel of this earth. I didn't came here to really take participate in this hell. I came here to ascend and transcend loss of spirits. I came here to help loss of souls, because not all the souls are here to be lost. Not all the souls are here to stay in hell in this room. So heaven and hell is on earth. Heaven and hell, the earth is nothing external, is internal. And you're all that here are listening to me is because of you all are already enlightened. Whoever understand me and listening to my words with the heart open. Because if you were not enlightened being, you will not even be in it and listening to me or really question everything or really be interested in it. Your soul already knows things, but your conscious mind is balancing everything because for your conscious mind, whatever I'm saying might sound interesting. It's because of your soul already aware of it. You are already on this enlightenment path. It's all about coming to the samadhi where your crown chakra is open and you become everything suddenly. Some of the monks, they also can choose after many years of meditation, well, am I gonna still stay in the earth room or am I gonna ascend to other? Even the butterfly says it, you see. So it's all about higher standing, inner standing, all these higher dimensional experiences that you ever had in your dreams, maybe also in this room. It's happening, and it's lots of self-work to be done in order to really tap into our true powers. And I'm so happy that our family members, they're already activating so many parts of themselves, and we are showing the world, hey, look, this is what's happening. And this is what's happening because the truth cannot be hidden. You know what I mean? Truth never cannot be hidden. So always if you dream, you are lucid dreaming, you are astral traveling planet to planet, you're having outer body experience where you can see whole solar system and boom, you become everything and everything is everything. So those kind of experiences, do not think like, it's just a dream. Oh no. No. So when you go to sleep, when you rest, that's when you are on your ultimate truth about yourself. Each dream talks. So if you dream some toxic dreams, that means that in this room it's blocking you. So really look deep into your dreams and acknowledge them. Why are you dreaming this toxic dream? What is the dream telling you to do in this room in order to ascend into higher rooms? You know what I mean? So me right here, I'm a multidimensional being right here. I'm the goddess of this earth. I'm the portal right here. I give birth to every little thing, the whole solar system. Without me, nothing will be in the existence. Nothing. The existence is the mind. The mind is the portal. The whole light and the stars, all this that you see, the ether. This is what I give birth to so that we can experience life together. Otherwise, it will be really boring without an experience because nothing really exists on that higher level of consciousness. That's why I created trillions of portals. But the trillions of portals, in order to have access to trillions of portals, you have to first come out of that one portal, the portal 9. That portal gives you birth to this room, and you have trillions of portals. You have access to trillions of portals. You're a multidimensional being, and we are having experiencing so many dimensions exactly at that time. Doing different stuff. And in this earth room, the way we detoxify our body, the belief, the thoughts, all this environment is not allowing us to really vibrate on our supreme level of frequency. That's why it's really good to reconnect back to the kingdom, which is the earth. Really reconnect back to nature, eat light, fast and meditate and do yoga. And it's lots of self-work to be done in order to have access to it naturally in that way. Otherwise, there are substances too out there, like the magic shrooms that grows in the forest, ayahuasca, that plant that is there. But the thing is that those experiences, you will have it for a very short time, but you will know what you need to know from those experiences. But in order to have access to tap into those rooms anytime that you want to have meditation needs, meditation practices, This is what is more permanent. That's when you don't need any plant to tap into those. Because if you want to tap into with plants and stuff, you have to use those plants every time you want to tap into. But meditation, you don't need those plants, because those plants cannot be found. Like, you have to go to Peru to have the sacred plant, or to Colombia in the jungle in Amazon, and they make sheep everywhere, and that's why the government, made it illegal, because the government don't want us to know the truth about ourselves. Because if we know and awaken into our true self, and as a supreme being vibrating on that level of consciousness, that means that we're not gonna be the slave for the system anymore. Because in this art, the good and evil existing, not everybody are the angel in this art, because the hell and heaven is here on earth, so the spirits, the angels and the devils are here, and it's spiritual war going on right here. So the devil, so-called the devil, they want you to be stuck in a system and study bullshit stuff and be still in sleep and not knowing how powerful you are, that this is your world, you are the only one in the existence, and you can tap into your true power in so many ways. This is what our ancestors did, This is how they could build up the pyramids and all this beautiful story and history that you ever heard of, We are our ancestors.
Most powerful beings on earth. We say bless, 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 kiss, kiss, kiss. Share this video and subscribe.